Good afternoon. On behalf of Special Care Central, it's Yvonne Campbell again to give you a bit more of an update on the NDIS and another little bit of a movie. And this one was done by a gentleman from New Lambton in New South Wales. That's exactly where I went to school and was brought up for a period of my time. But Michael's sitting with his planner. He's actually in one of the trial sites in the Hunter Valley in New South Wales. And he's sitting discussing his needs with a planner, and I just felt it was a very useful video. Naturally NDIS had produced it, so it is for the benefit of many people, and will probably give you some ideas as to what to think about when it does come your time to start making a plan. So I hope you enjoy the video.
My name's Michael. I live in New Lambton, in Newcastle, and I suffer from muscular dystrophy. Living with my wife and my two sons, I found that I was increasingly reliant on all three of them to do various things around the house for me. I've been a participant in the NDIS for 6 months now. I had a phone call from someone at the office saying to me, "Look, your planner is coming out to meet you. He's going to give you all of these questions. We want you to think in terms of what are your hopes and aspirations and plans." No one had asked me that for a long, long time. And so I felt fairly nervous. In fact, I sat there with a piece of paper and a pen, staring at the blank piece of paper for ages and ages before anything came to mind.
So when I have a planning session with someone, I really want to emphasise putting them at ease, making them as comfortable as possible, keeping the conversation really low-key and informal. It's just about hearing a little bit about what's happening in life for them at the moment and starting to talk about the types of supports that will help them achieve their goals. Michael had received some information from me before our meeting. He'd already had some great ideas about his goals and aspirations and what are the most important things for him to be working on at the moment. And you said before that your wheelchair and your walker are quite old.
Yes.
He was very organised and he felt, I think by the end of it, very heard and listened to.
I suppose one of the things I really want to do is to get some sort of outside help in so that my wife and my son don't have to do all the housework themselves. And he put me at my ease, put past me a whole series of questions about the kind of disability that I had, about the kind of lifestyle that I had. My planner couldn't have made it more direct or more relevant to my life, and the whole thing was so streamlined. I found that it was much, much easier than dealing with any other organisation I've ever dealt with.
Well, thanks so much for having me this afternoon. I really appreciate everything you've talked through.
From all the information I've got from Michael this afternoon and thinking about his goals and aspirations, I just now need to go back to the office and start to work on putting his plan together. I'll be looking at some of the supports that I know can help people like Michael with his goals and his situation.
I think I've never come across a system that is so flexible and focused on real individual needs. I was provided with the opportunity to go and see an occupational therapist who then put me on to various other providers who gave me a wheelchair, a new walker, aids for getting out of bed in the mornings, aids to make it possible for me to move around the kitchen more easily. Now I'm finding that I'm able to get out in the yard more, get out into the community more, do things more independently for myself. It's enhanced my life amazingly. It's meant that I've been able to choose service providers, that I've been able to negotiate with them, that I've been able to have a say in who does what and how. Before this plan was put into action, my horizons were fairly limited. Now they're much broader, and I feel that I have much greater control. Yeah, that makes me feel happier, it makes me feel more whole, I guess.
Well, I hope that was of benefit to some of you. If not, you might like to pass it on to somebody that you might feel that could gain some benefit from it. So until tomorrow, I'll catch up again with another video if there is one that I think is worthwhile, or I'll update regardless of what's happening with Special Care Central and maybe even the Expo. So until tomorrow, I'll see you again. Bye.